Not my problem, problem, not my problem. Oh, Dale, 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 oh, Dale, 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 Dale. Dale, Galileo, 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 Galileo. Oh, 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 oh. Horrible timing as usual. Fuck you. Tyron, send yourself to the gulag. But happy Black Friday! Thanksgiving, who cares about that? Who cares about that? It's Black Friday. Told y'all I was gonna get it on Black Friday. I got it, and it's in full use right now. Yes, sir. But hopefully everybody, I do mean well, not everybody. I hope a couple of y'all had a horrible Thanksgiving. That's just because y'all fans of the Saints. But hopefully, good majority of you had a good Thanksgiving. I had a pretty decent Thanksgiving until I got to the airport. I was at the airport, ready to come back here. I'm at the airport. The airport smell like piss. And I'm talking like, it ain't like no, I smell pee. I mean, everywhere smelled like piss. Like everywhere just smelled completely like piss. Just effortlessly piss. I just don't get it. Piss. I don't know why my chair moved all the way in this direction, but yeah, piss everywhere. It just smelled everywhere. It was terrible. But a pretty bitch gonna always fly first class, and that's exactly what I did. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I had a good Thanksgiving and a birthday party for my little girl. Well, happy birthday to smaller version of yourself. Isn't that wonderful? Knowing that they're young and you're getting old. Soon you'll die. Never mind. But that explains. No, this doesn't explain the stream. I can't stream? Jesus. I can't ever just stream, you know? Damn. Y'all didn't follow my rule. I told y'all just leave the stupid how I left it, and y'all just decided, fuck it. Everybody, let's create chaos for your Thanksgiving by showing up with a bald fade, I guess. I guess. That didn't work. Got to test out the mic. Nigga, fuck you. I don't need y'all to test this out. I just recorded 4 videos with this mic. The test was complete before you even knew about it. But no, this is just me streaming, buddy. I can't stream. You don't want me to stream? What, you want me to plug in the old mic? You don't want to look at that penis right there? Look at that thing. Just look at that thing. Just take a good look at it. It's stupid will reign until someone deletes TikTok or the internet entirely. No. Because you got to remember, before TikTok, there was the newspaper. The newspaper would give you your fucking stupid. What will actually stop it is complete human race extinction. That will do it. That will defeat it. But that requires too much manpower and a lot of suicide. So, we're not there yet. Well, you can get rid of the internet all you want. The stupid will still be there. Speaking of which, How y'all want to start? You know what? Screw it. How y'all want to do this? How y'all want to go about it? You already know. You know the title. You know the title of the stream. You know how we gonna do this. But do y'all want to start with that? I got a new laptop and it's amazing. About time. But y'all know how to stream. Y'all know the main beef of the stream. But do y'all want to start like that? Do y'all want to start with that? Do we have to start with that? We already know it's coming. We already know it's gonna be there. You know what? You all don't have a choice. I'm going to dictate that we ease our way into that stupid. Because why not? Why not ease our way into that stupid? That way, you don't feel as bad. That way, you don't feel as bad. Or you don't regret life from the stupid things you'll hear today. You know? But, how's my Sims going? I'm not even going to lie to you. Where's my... I didn't buy it until last night, and I haven't touched it yet. I haven't... Hold on. Where's my Switch? Bros. I shit you not. I bought them last night. I bought both of them last night. We're so back. Y'all want to know something about this? They found this dude's dad. We might have like the first subsection of like father-son grifting content. Because I swear to somebody made a video and I guess they did a stream and somebody came into their chat like, oh, we found his dad. And I was like, okay, we're stepping into weird territory. But his dad's a YouTuber. I do not remember that motherfucker's name, so don't ask me because I watched that, I think, the day before I left to go on my little vacation. But you see it, and then you notice his dad. It's the same background. Like they have the same. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'll look for it. Why not? I don't care. Not my problem. That's just not my problem. Niggas talking shit. Was it? I don't remember this motherfucker's name. Oh, this is what it is. Father and son dual retardation. Yeah,
I want to do a little up.
Yeah. I cannot hear it. Oh, it's because they weren't on. Okay. Look at this, and now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Pay attention to the background. Look at the Hulk image. It's the same goddamn image. It is the same one. Oh my God, we have a father and a son. Remember the Ace family and how we all kind of feared that all the Ace family kids were going to end up being YouTubers? Well, love was only in the movie. I don't even want to know what this guy is talking. RPMMA, please tell me that doesn't stand for what I think it stands for. Insane details of the Conor McGregor court case. Yeah, he's a rapist, whatever. Dog, it was so fun. Matter of fact, I gotta find that now. Conor McGregor, you heard? Like, nah, this is outlandish. Where is it? I gotta find it. Someone pull me up a double shot of. I can't lie to you all. I did not drink on that plane, even though that was the plan, but they weren't serving alcohol because serving alcohol at 5 a.m, that's not what they're gonna do. Whatever. How do you spell McGregor? Oh, I didn't even spell Connor right. Oh, where's the video? where the video? Oh, I think this is it. Imagine you getting pinged for raping, and this is the first thing you hear straight out the courthouse.
Mr. McGregor, you're a rapist. What do you think?
Imagine a nigga asking you, what do you think after calling you a rapist? My fucking goodness. Not how one would expect the day to go, quite honest with you. Not how I would think about it. Oh my God, it's rated R! It's the man, the myth, the legend. I stuck my finger in never mind. Never mind. Was good? Nothing. I'm fresh off a flight. Came right back. Can I tell you something? Before we get into all this, let me address this damn microphone. And like this, I got a new stand too. It's more like, it's one of those low Elgato stands. Let me tell you, fuck Elgato. Straight like that. Because I still have the boxes. Actually, no, I don't. Those boxes are ripped to shit, so my point can't be made. I purchased something that I believe, what was the price I paid? What was the price I paid for this? I just go to my handy dandy Amazonian account. How much did I pay for this? I ordered Elgato's Wave Mic Arm Pro for $149. And it came in the mail, except there was one problem. They sent me the previous version instead of the newer version of their mic stand. Ended up getting another one. That was the right one this time. But the microphone, this one's my fault. This one's my fault. The last one, fuck Elgato, but this is my fault. I bought it. It did all the traveling from various state to state to get here. And it was a 10 a.m. delivery time. Now, obviously, I'm not trusting UPS. And I know they're probably going to show up later. So I doze off. It's 11 o'clock. Does anyone want to know the time UP fucking S decided to deliver my fucking microphone that I had to sign for, but I wasn't awake, so I had to wait like 2 fucking days? UPS sent that, knocked on my fucking door at 8 o'clock in the morning. When the fuck? I can't give you any time in my life UPS came to the crib at 8 in the morning. Like none, no time. They usually ignore the fucking time frame they set up and that they automate. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I see, because it updated, that it's being shipped to a UPS pickup store. And I'm like, no, come the fuck back. And this happened on a Friday. And these motherfuckers, I guess, just stopped moving product Saturday and Sunday because nobody made a fucking move until Monday. Which is when I got it. And you know, you gotta love it. You just gotta love it. Loved it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. But I want to hear him. I want to hear this guy bitch about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because as you all know, as a 2003 Teenage Ninja Turtle fan myself, whatever slander he comes up with, I'm going to be very agitated.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were a massively successful property for a long while, until they went ultra woke. First, Michael Bay desecrated the Turtles with his disgraceful films.
Mask. See? Don't freak out.
It's to my understanding. Well, I'm not going to sit here and say that. Again, subjective, this entire set of circumstances is. You could look at it and be like, oh, this is terrible. Or you could look at it and be like, oh, it's good. I didn't watch these. because I have the ability to just say, you know what? I could just go watch 2003 version. It's the best version.
No, God! No!
Next, we got a dumpster fire cartoon for freaky Discord
Now, I heard that one was pretty decent.
users, and it race swapped April O'Neil. And then we got the final nail in the coffin with the garbage animated movie Mutant Mayhem.
What the fuck?
But first, we have to look at the real Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles have always been legendary. We had one of the best panel-to-screen adaptations with the excellent 1990 movie. We also got the first cartoon, which I'll admit was pretty kiddie at times, but it did help bring the Turtles to people of all ages. The 2003 cartoon is probably the most comic-accurate take we've ever seen, and it kicked an insane amount of ass.
I can't believe I'm actually about to agree with you. You sicken me. You sicken me. I can't believe it. I can't stomach this idea that now we are about to agree even slightly, because you strike me as somebody who can't even fucking be normal about what you hate or love. You just gotta over exaggerate the shit. Jesus.
Let's dance. The underrated 2007 animated movie is also amazing. All of these
No, you can't sit there. You can't sit here and say the fucking recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie is ass while glorifying the actual ass that was the 2007 movie. Because let's be real, that is ass.
These versions of these characters are beloved, and for good reason. But for me, the original Mirage comic is the definitive version of the TMNT. In 1984, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird created and self-published the Teenage...
I'm sorry, but I just can't. You can't fucking sit here and think that throughout your entire lifespan, all of this shit's going to stay the same. Unfortunately, the shit's going to change. It's going to be adapted into different styles. Every Grand Theft Auto is sucked. Whoa! Slander! Every Grand Theft Auto has sucked. And they will always suck. Anyone who thinks that the games are good is stuck in an echo chamber. Ooh, well, you might as well turn the gas on in mine, motherfucker. Them GTA games have been sweet. And I mean sweet. Matter of fact, play the sound. Virgin! Listen. And maybe you'll catch on to the theme with the various fucking videos I may end up watching. It's all subjective at the end of the day. Whatever you hate, someone enjoys. Whatever someone enjoys, you probably hate. All that gay ass echo chamber this, echo chamber that. Motherfucker could easily turn around and be like, oh my God, you hate the... It's literally what they do. I ain't even got to think about it. It's what happens. Oh my God, you hate all this stuff in these new stars. Oh my God, you're a racist somehow. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Whoa.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Of course, this comic would go on to be a long-running series, but it was originally only meant to be a one-shot, and it really does show because they put everything into this one issue. The story is perfectly structured, filled with groundbreaking fight scenes. The art is masterful, blending a sort of independent, cartoony style with a Frank Miller-inspired gritty brutality. Speaking of which, Miller was a massive influence on this comic. The narration reads like something straight from a Daredevil comic, and the badass samurai element definitely comes from Ronin and Wolverine. But do not be confused, this is an extremely unique comic that is a love letter to Frank Miller, not a cheap imitation like we'd see with all the edgy 90s comics. Like if...
I love this era where we call everything racist. Yeah, because there's no actual critique there's no critique in any of this. It's just, hey, buzzword. But it's said by a bunch of people who get mad when you use a buzzword on them. Like, oh my God, this is so cringy and lame, and you like this, you're in an echo chamber. I'm using Red Solo as an example because that's recent. But you got other motherfuckers who be like, oh my God, what a fucking woke libtard. These same pussies, or if you call them racist, now they're all getting in a hug box or their own fucking echo chamber and saying, oh my God, how could you? We're not racist. It's like, the simplest fucking way to go about it is always the easiest. We all like different shit. We all hate different shit. We all hate something that someone in here likes. We all like something that someone in here hates. Prime example, I love the Grand Theft Auto games. Red Solo doesn't. Oh my God, the world didn't end. Jeez. Oh my goodness, Louise. 5 was the first one I actually played and got into. The others just drove around a bit and tried to get 5 stars. See? As long as none of you have the Tim Pool take, I'll respect you. If anyone agrees with what Tim Pool says about Grand Theft Auto, I just can't trust you with anything. I can't respect your opinion on anything, especially entertainment, because it'd just be bad.
If I have to listen to a cringy 90s character like Spawn say the words bad move one more time, I swear to God, I might just snap. Frank Miller was doing this gritty dialogue long before any 90s
I'm sorry. Say that again.
we'd see with all the edgy 90s comics. Like if I have to listen to a cringy 90s character like Spawn say the words bad move.
All right, I figured this out. This is an edgelord saying everything under the fucking sun about anything culturally relevant or even not culturally relevant and trying to gain the most traction possible by just rage baiting the fuck out of people. And he's got me. I won't sit here and act high and mighty. He's got me. Hook, line, and sinker. But the thing about being hook, line, and also sinker is that I have the ability to get off the hook and not really pay this any mind past a certain point, because it's clear as fucking day that there's nothing really said here that is meant to be serious. It's really just, hey, I'm cringier than all fuck. I could say this thing and be cringier than all fuck, and I know I'll get a reaction. And you know what? I applaud him. Keep doing it. Eventually you're going to have to stop and advance and do something different. Because the more you sit there and do the same thing, the more you will not be able to improve upon anything. You got to be able to diversify what you bitch about and actually mean it too. Don't be these half-ass...
One more time.
Oh, stop talking. Don't be these half-ass weirdos who can't fucking function without bitching about all these things and then still consume them and then wonder why they're gaining a profit anyway. It'll never not be funny to me when Tim Pool tried to make a video about Disney losing money, and then he had to read the fucking article that stated, word for word, they exceeded all expectations financially that year. That will never not be funny to me. It reeks of people wanting an outcome and then realizing that, hey, it's not the outcome I wanted. But we're done here. We're done here. We're gonna learn about the Game Awards, babies. We're gonna learn about the Game Awards and how woke they are, because oh my God, the Game Awards they're so or not woke, or I don't know. It's just the Game Awards have serious problems. I shudder to think what they are, and I'm certain I'll hear the word woke at least 5 times. It's a bad amount.
Guys, before we get into the Game Awards stuff, can I just say I'm so tired of hearing dudes who wear dresses saying, can we not exist? Are we not allowed to exist?
I think it's a perfect time to tell y'all about the strike system on my channel. You know how people just fucking consume shit and they claim to hate it, but they keep consuming it for reasons only the slow could figure out? I am at that point where it's like, I don't want to hear this shit. If I reach a point where I'm like, I don't want to hear this anymore, and I don't want to stream about it anymore, I just turn it off. And nothing of consequence happens afterwards. I literally just go about my day. I literally end the stream, and I just go about my day. Because I don't want to be here longer than that makes it all stale. I actually want to be entertaining. But if I'm watching something that fucking is terrible, I just can't stomach it. And I won't.
Like, bro, of course you can exist. You can wear whatever you want. You can wear a sausage on your head. Nobody cares. But apparently you can't make video games. Because you troons, you dudes who put on dresses, make the worst games. If any of y'all are working on Gears of War 6, I know it's going to flop. Because we had this Troon creative director in 2021, just came out with Dragon Age Veilguard. It was terrible. Another Troon creative director worked on Division Heartland, and it got canceled. So again, wear whatever you want. Nobody cares, but just know that you keep making bad video games. But guys,
what does this have to do with the Game Awards?
We're here to talk about the Game Awards today. And the thing that I want us to not, in a second here, I'm going to talk about how the Game Awards nominees were actually pretty based, and I think there's a reason for that. But I don't want us to lose sight of the fact that, guys, Jeff Keighley is at the center of the legacy media. He is a satanic legacy media shill, and he's right at the center of this nonsense. He's going to the Epstein parties. He's participating in the pedophilia, like all the stuff that the legacy...
Huh? How do we get from the Game Awards to motherfuckers working in pedophilic rings? Where? How? It needs to be stated why, again, I don't respect conversation with people like this. There's always gonna be that fucking one that's like, oh, you should talk to this person. And it's like, you can't talk to these people because this is what they say on a casual basis. And it's like, why would I want to subject myself to a live setting of listening to a person speak like this? I can deal with a recorded version because then it'll be over. But shit like this shit went left the worst way possible.
Legacy media does, dude. He is at the center of it. They're all voting for Harris. They're all satanic. They all worship the devil, and they're all pedophiles. And the message...
I'm sorry, didn't Kamala lose? The election over. We shouldn't be hearing about this shit anymore, bro. This shit shouldn't be brought up anymore. It's over. Trump won. Why are we still talking about this shit? Y'all need to talk about how motherfuckers don't know what the fuck a tariff is, but you're cool.
Messages are proliferated by these stars, and then it's sent out to the public by media companies. It's sent out to the by Access Media and all of these journalists, and it's just one infinite loop. And I've always said that the amazing thing about Trump getting elected in 2024 is it was proof that like 60% of America doesn't care what the legacy media says. I'm gonna be saying this for a while. Trump brought an end to legacy media, and it was so sweet, dude. It was the people turning against legacy media. And what I want y'all to see here is that Jeff Keighley represents legacy media.
How? This dude hosts a fucking game awards show. How? Am I going to get an answer?
That's why he has so many of these stupid celebrities on his game awards. The Game Awards is a legacy media jack-off fest, and it's dying and it's irrelevant. As much as he keeps supposedly pumping up his numbers and doing whatever he's doing, all of these publications are dying, and there is a grassroots, just complete rejection of what's going on. So now what actually happened?
That's cool, but as long as they have access to game trailers and game announcements, there's always going to be a market for that. To help y'all out, this is why the real Game Awards is nothing but a fucking scam. They have nothing. The quote real Game Awards is just a shitty group of people who want to have their own Game Award show, and for some reason want people to pay them money for it, when all you got to do is fucking do a live stream, have categories, and then that's the end of it. The fuck. That's literally all that needs to be done.
Happened with the Game Awards 2024 nominations. We had some pretty based games in here. Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, an Elden Ring DLC, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor ReFantasio. So I think what happened here is...
First of all, let's get something straight. Let's just fix this verbiage for a second. There's nothing based about a card game. That's number one. There's absolutely nothing, and I do mean nothing based about a fucking card game. It's just a card game. Like, I know y'all need shit desperately to fucking shit on and clown, but we need to actually be for real. This is not a fucking regular degular. This is not a base game. It's a game meant for people who don't want to play anything else, and this is all they got, which is fine. Card games are fine. But we're not about to sit here and this is a totally based game. Why is Chris in my chat? If anything for Game of the Year, it's his Metaphor. Wrong again, numbnuts. Realistically, Game of the Year is going to probably be the Wukong of the Black Myth. And if not, Astrobot. Those are really the only ones I could bank on for certain. Could I be surprised by something else? Sure. Will it create the conversation of how could this win Game of the Year? Yep. I already told y'all my Game of the Year. Y'all can hate it or you can suck it. Pick one. Leon is sweeping. Now I gotta scroll up for what this fucking freak talking about. GTA 6 is woke. Latian women. Okay. As a main character in real life, women can't beat a man. Ruin my idea. He's for woke GTA. I'm gonna be honest with you, correct. Because guess what? When Grand Theft Auto come out, you think I give a fuck about what any of you have to say in regards to your phallic opinions about the world? No. Your opinions are trash. I will not be subjugated to your tyranny, white people. The white race will be eradicated by my Latian women, apparently. my Latian women will rise. I'm also fucking trying to terrorize this fellow Juice World user. Bitch!
Jeff is smarter than you might realize, and he sees people like Asmongold and other popular YouTube content creators, and there's a very anti-woke sentiment out there on the internet, and anything woke is absolutely getting destroyed right now, and I think Jeff Keighley sees this happening. And so this goes on to my next point, which is how he controls the votes. This is a grid of the logos that Jeff Keighley has said are involved in the voting process for the Game Awards. Now, does he ever tell anybody how he arrives at these nominations? No, we don't know anything about little Jeff Keighley's backroom processes for how he gets these nominations, but we know that these are the ones that he arrives at. And so my theory about why the games were pretty based this year is because I think that he sees what's going on the internet, and he is able to pick who gets a vote. He's able to pick which votes count. And I think it's all very, very guided by Jeff Keighley. And he was concerned about the internet backlash that he's going to get. And so he wanted to pick some.
I hate to break it to you, he's getting internet backlash anyway. Because no matter which one of these games wins Game of the Year, it's going to be a problem.
That the gamers were going to be more happy with. So as soon as it came out that Black Myth Wukong was a contender for Game of the Year, oh my gosh, it was just incredible to see the amount of legacy media hatred that we saw. So, you've got Game Rant saying Black Myth Wukong's GOTY nomination sticks out like a sore thumb. You've got the cucks over at Vice saying, is Black Myth Wukong a worthy Game of the Year contender? You've got
Game Rant, lame. Vice is just wrong.
The Gamer, anything from the Gamer, Game Rant, Kotaku, and Vice. It's just dudes who wear dresses complaining about the fact that they're dying and irrelevant and nobody cares what they think anymore. So I said here he had to be careful.
What the fuck this got to do with Trump? Why? I ain't gonna lie. If I was Trump, I'd be sick of you niggas. Or maybe not, because I don't know. Maybe Trump type motherfucker like it when motherfuckers use him as the metric for everything. But bro, I couldn't be able to fucking deal hearing how everything is because of Trump. It's all because of Trump. Trump did it because of Trump. Oh, Trump fought back. Trump ain't do shit. This ain't Trump field. This ain't got shit to do with that man. That man is about to be in the White House, cooling, fucking up y'all finances more than they already fucked up. Man ain't got no stake in that game.
With how he rigged the voting this year. Because he knows there's a huge red wave.
Hopefully, Jesus Christ, since everybody wants to fucking say it, I hope you all had a merry fucking Thanksgiving. All right? God, gosh. I hope you all ate turkey or pie. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. And even for the people who Thanksgiving, Christmas, soft spots, sore spots, maybe they have to do with the election. Maybe it's because family members are no longer on this earth, and it makes you very, very sad. Hopefully, at some point yesterday, you smiled. It was a good smile. But this is the same motherfucker out. Oh! 200, wait a minute, 234? I think the fuck not. How did I lose? 234? Really? Really? What the fuck? Really? I had this motherfucker for 234. How the fuck? What? Weak? You might be right about that.
Red wave right now. And Jeff doesn't want to get left behind. And so I think he very carefully curated and picked some of the votes. And that is why there's some pretty based games that got in here.
What are you talking about? Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, I guess the Elden Ring DLC, and Final Fantasy are games worthy of the fucking Game of the Year category. This not about motherfucker carefully not picking a woke game. Bro, I don't give a fuck about Dragon Age. That game came out, I think, 2 weeks ago. How the fuck would that be if that were to be in category of Game of the Year? That would be bullshit. That would honestly be bullshit because it don't need to be. It just came the fuck out. What are we talking about here? What the fuck are we talking about here? Because you didn't put the Coachella skin on? Tyron, your anus is bleeding on my back. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know. The head of my penis is inside your... Never mind. But like, when you try to think about this shit, and you try to boil it all together, you come to a weird set of circumstances. And that is a weird fucking set of circumstances. I ain't gonna lie, if I was Trump, I'd just be like, could y'all like stop bringing me up all fucking time? Like, please, like, bag the fuck back. We ain't got to bring me up all the fucking time. We can bring me up just a little bit, but not here. That was certainly a mental image. You're welcome. I'm glad I could inspire you. Have you thinking of all the great things. What? I can't. It's like I can't stand that shit. Like, you don't need that shit. Just calm it down. Quiet.
But what I want to look at is, look at this Polygon article. There was one big snub in the Game Awards nominations and all this junk. Nobody really knows how Jeff decides the nominations, but I don't want.
Your point is fucking destroyed by your own words. No one knows how Jeff does it. So we can't sit here and say it's Trump. You can't sit there and say it's because of the Trumpinator. Literally no one knows. The fucker's just there.
The point of this video is I don't want us to lose sight of what just an absolute legacy media cuck this dude is, and I can prove.
I'm about to cut my dick. What? How do we go from, oh, we can't really figure out how we've deciphered these things, but we should take into account that this is the end of legacy media. What are we talking about?
To you right now. So check this out. Spider-Man 2 was an absolute woke abortion, nominated for.
You're not gonna say how. You just gonna say it was, and that's just gonna be the end of it. You're not gonna bring it to anybody's attention as to how it just was. Like it just was. Like no reason as to why, how, none of that shit. It just was, bro. It just was. Strike 3, come on. No. We ain't even on strike 1. You don't dictate the strikes. I do. I mean, you are free to leave and exist however you want, when you want. But I'm the one who dictates the strikes around here. Okay? Me. It's all thanks to me. I'm the video game boy. I'm the one who wins. That's a reference none of you will be able to get. Why? Because you're all libtard cuck losers who don't know anything and who are scared of your own liberal shadows. Cucks, losers. You're all scared of your fucking shadows. How dare you all, losers, cucks, and libtards. And I just got motherfucking Camathin Newtithith.
For 8 awards. Alan Wake 2, woke troon abortion, nominated for 8 awards, and apparently they just hit 2 or 3 million in sales. And there was an article somewhere that said Remedy basically lost their shirt on Alan Wake 2, and they haven't even made the money back that they needed to make to pay for this game. And so it's got to be humbling for Jeff to realize that, dude, you can give a game 8 award nominations and nobody cares. It still doesn't move copies. You know, Spider-Man 2 was very popular in spite of its LGBT propaganda that they put in there.
Am I drunk? What game? What? Listen. Let's think about this. Let's think. All right. The first game, what was gay about it? The pride flag and how motherfuckers got banned for modding it out? Honestly, that was stupid. And it shouldn't have been. Nobody should have got banned from playing the game for putting in a mod. Never should have happened. The second game, oh, that's it for the first game? Thought so. The second game, a side mission where you're helping a guy ask out another guy to prom. If you're confused by the silence, that's because I'm struggling to figure out what's the problem. And I know the easy response is, well, if it's not a problem, why put it in the game? If it's not a problem, why bitch about it? Because the way I'm looking at it, a mission that you could either choose to play or not. And guess what I chose to do? Play it. Why did you choose to play it, Leon? Because I'm a fucking Spider-Man fan. Are you stupid or something? I needed to be a part of that Spider legacy. Are you out of your mind? Are you tore out the frame, baby? I had to be a part of that, because if I wasn't a part of that, the conversation would have been boring. I'm checking something. Need to see the status. Someone pull me up a double shot of whiskey. Buddy at the bar and tipsy. If you don't like it, then maybe don't play the game. Oh, it's crazy. It's like, let's see. Look at my games. Oh, game of the year, college football. WWE. Oh, game of the year, Helldivers. Call of Duty. Oh, LGBTQ propaganda game, Apex. Valorant. Game of the year, Sonic the Hedgehog. Grand Theft Auto. Finger in the Robots edition, which to all my people on Twitch, it's coming soon. It's not gonna be today. It probably gonna be Monday. I gotta rest and recoup after getting off that plane. I gotta rest and recoup. Like, bros, I'm still waiting on like an explanation to any of the fucking wokeness and how much it greatly dead the fucking game to any of you. Like, I just be wanting to know. I really do just be wanting to know. I want to know, because I just don't get it. You'll never get an explanation. I deserve one. I sat here and listened. I deserve one. I fucking deserve an explanation for this shit. And I feel like me not getting one pisses me the fuck off.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
Come holler indeed. Appreciate the follow, Red the Tech. You're a good Samaritan to the people. Also, needs to be said that I got motherfucking Cam Fuckerton Newton. My fucking top 3 players are fucking hard dickens. Hold on. I had to take a picture of this and send it to my partner. Where's my phone? Phone? Oh, phone? Where'd you just... I'm a dumbass. My phone is right in front of my face. No wonder my mom left me. Yeah, I mean, you see it. You see the vision. You see the vision. The vision had to be met. The revolution is televised.
2020. Let's move on to 2022. God of War Ragnarok. Woke disaster.
How? Nah. Really, that's the only reason I got on ACAA. I'm going back to Fortnite. But how? What about God of War was gay? Please don't tell me it was the black fucking Viking girl. Please don't. What about this shit? What about it? Now look, for Horizon, yeah, they had like the lesbian kiss scene. Love you, bro. We're just chiming in the keep up the hustle. Oh, it always keeps up. It always keeps up. You play Fortnite? Of course I play Fortnite. Are you insane? I've been playing Fortnite since 2018, 2019. When was my first depressive episode? Was that 2018? I think so. Do I play Fortnite? Before you leave, I just want you to know how much I play Fortnite. I got the fucking Juice WRLD skin. Had to get that skin. It had to be done. There was no other way to go about that. Dr. Loud is my name on Fortnite. Do I not have you added? Wasn't there a period of time where we was playing Fortnite? No, I could have fucking sworn we was. No, it was Grand Theft Auto. You was on somebody else. Fucking Xbox? No, PlayStation playing it. I gotta make sure I got this for later. All right, there we go. The only controversy I can remember is them turning a Norse goddess black. Oh, boo-hoo! It's a video game! There's never been one time a video game has drastically impacted my life to any fucking serious point. Like, that I stay up all night and fucking fixate on it. It just can't be done.
Disaster of a game. I mean, some of the combat was okay, but for the most part, God of War Ragnarok was a woke girl boss disaster of a game.
Huh? What the fuck am I hearing? You know what? Strike one. What the fuck? What was girl boss about God of War?
Of course, Fat Aloy, Horizon Dawn Forbidden West was nominated for 9 awards.
This is this is not, nope, it's not strike two. It's not strike two. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's not strike two. It's because I've already debunked this ridiculous fucking retardation.
They're eating the pets.
Is that Oni? Is that the Oni who left months ago to free themselves from torment? Buddy, I want you to know, I took that to heart. I have been having so much fucking fun since you stated that. Because I could understand where you were coming from. All right, well, this shit is so depressing. It really was. It'll fucking destroy somebody's mental. I think ever since then, it's just been me just having fun, vibing out. Because that's all you could really ever do with a fucking stream, is just vibe the fuck out. But what about, what girl boss shit was in God of War? As somebody who played it and enjoyed it, what, I guess you didn't like that the wife of Odin got a moment of glory on his ass? And that some elf was the one that ultimately
Also,
killed
stop
this mother.
hiring black people to make
Holy
Mexican
shit!
food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Bro.
Also, stop hiring black people
For the
to
days
make
I
Mexican
met,
food.
bro.
Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food? Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
You gonna hear that for a while.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Also, would you?
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
It's a good thing. Oh, look at Gaming Witch, and I think Oni did it too.
Also, stop
You're all
hiring
making
black
use of
people to
my
make
new
Mexican
emote,
food.
which is my
Would
face.
you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Good times all around.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Also, Oni and Gaming Witch, because I know you care. You
Also,
fucking
stop
white
hiring black people to make
non-cooking
Mexican
bitch.
food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
I got my mic. I got my mic.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food.
I got my mic.
Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Also,
I
stop
got it.
hiring black people
It's
to
a
make
beautiful
Mexican
time.
food.
A beautiful
Would
day
you
in the
trust a
neighborhood.
white person to make you Chinese food?
Why did it land like right here behind me when it could have just went right
Also,
there?
stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
How does it compare to the old SM7B?
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
I don't know how many more times it's gonna get.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Hold on. First of all, I don't know if it's gonna keep going.
Also, stop hiring black
How many
people to make
times? How many
Mexican
times
food.
left do I have?
Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food? Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food.
I like how
Would
this
you
is gonna
trust
be
a white person to make
a
you
nice
Chinese
portion of
food?
the stream before I could answer that question.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
But honestly, I wouldn't.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Okay. This is why I can never keep a straight face. I think it's over.
Also,
Fuck!
stop hiring black people to make Mexican food.
Would
I think there's like 3 more.
To make you Chinese
I think
food?
there's 3 more. I legit think there's 3 more.
Also, stop hiring black
1.
people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food? Also,
2.
stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
I think this is the last one.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
I think that's it. Ah, that's it. That's the last of it. All right. To answer your question, I like this. It feels sleeker, but in terms of sound quality, it sounds a little bit crispier, which is worth it to me. It is worth it to have crispier audio so that I could indoctrinate all you fucking mongoloids with my voice and my common demeanor of sense. It works out for everyone, intact and in tune with their minds.
Also, stop hiring
gonna
black
kill
people
you,
to make
Gaming Witch.
Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Oh, and update, the pies will not be getting made.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
I wish I had an elaborate reason. The elaborate reason is literally I picked the worst time to go to the store. I picked the worst time to go to the store. It's during the holiday season. When you want to shop to make sweets like pies, behoove you to go before like the holiday season really kicks in, because even a day after you'll run into a significant issue. But Oni, Gaming Witch, I appreciate the 21 combined gifted subs. You wonderful mongoloid of human beings. I did not expect that. I kind of just woofed and I just wanted to stream because it's been, what, 4 days? I think less. The stores were a wasteland. You know what's crazy? When I went back home, I got told like, oh, the store I used to go to was so different. And I went in it. There's no difference except for an updated medicine section that basically looks like a mini CVS. Like that was the only fucking difference. I thought they added like a technology section to where a motherfucker could go in and, you know, buy a fucking controller, buy a fucking game or some shit in there. But no, that wasn't it at all. That wasn't how that went at all. And I was very, and I do mean very upset. Not really. Not like, oh my God, my life's ruined upset. It's more like, fuck it.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
Still probably some shit he should not have said. Doesn't matter. He won, so doesn't really matter. What was we doing? Oh, yeah, this.
In 2022, all because it kissed the ring, all because it was woke troon propaganda. And then, guys, the absolute.
This is probably your only good example. The Last of Us. That's probably your only good example. Other than that, what troon propaganda other than a lesbian kiss? Or is that the only thing?
Pinnacle of Jeff Keighley showing the shill cuck liberal Democrat that he is in 2020.
So wait a minute. He's a shill liberal cuck for games that were popular at the time that warranted being in the category of Game of the Year. But now that games that are still qualified to be in category of Game of the Year are there and they just so happen to not be shit that you hate. Now he's suddenly realized it's time to be based again. So this is all based off of a whim. So if games were to come out that were, I guess, woke to you and they were actually good and they got nominated for these awards, it would be a problem for you because they're good, but they're also propaganda that you don't like.
Last of Us Part 2, one of the most hated video games of all time because of its leftist politics, because they killed off Joel. And guys, the people behind this game worship Satan. Neil Cuckman, do a little digging on this guy. He's connected to the noses. Just a little hint if you want to find out. These people worship Satan. The LGBTQ crowd worships Satan. They're gay communists, and they push this slop through.
And there's the groupthink thing, which It never works because you just sat there and called an entire group of people a bunch of devil worshippers, yet you cry like the fag I know you is when you get called racist by a random woman who's upset that she's being made fun of online.
And Jeff,
see how we don't solve anything? You see how like nothing gets solved?
Keighley, notice that I'm saying Jeff Keighley nominated because nobody knows his voting process. It's all very backdoor. Jeff Keighley nominated the game for 11 awards, and Last of Us Part 2 won 7 Game of the Year awards. And it is a satanic game. It is a disgusting gay disaster in which they butchered.
Who's played? I have a real hot take. The Last of Us 1 and 2 fucking sucks. But to anyone who's played it, what is it about? What's the gimmick here? What's the circumstance? What's the issue? What a game fully satanic? You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing a guy who's banking on no one doing research and everyone just agreeing with what he's saying. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from this. It's like, I'm not going to bring you any evidence of what it is you're talking about. I'm just going to say it's bad because I deem it bad.
An actually pretty based character within the first 10 minutes of the game. Guys, these people worship Satan. So
Hiroshi, you bring up a good point. Doom is a completely satanic game, but I guess it's a good game to some people.
So, guys, just to bring it back here, it's an absolute. It is the Game Awards is a legacy media jack-off fest. I saw that Side Scrollers dude, what's his name, Stuttering Craig, is going to do the Real Game Awards, and I'm watching the Real Game Awards instead.
Oh, strike 3! Actually, that's strike 2. Matter of fact, that's strike 2 and 3.
I'm not watching quote unquote the Game Awards, guys, because it is a legacy media jack-off fest led by people like Alyssa Mercante from Kotaku and all of these people who are jokes. But quickly, I wanted to look at a couple of the games that were nominated in 2024. I'm sure we're all familiar at this point with Dragon Age: The Veilguard.
Not worried about this. I'm sorry, but even though I said it's strike 3, we're not done. We're not done. Oh, we're done with that. We're done with that. Oh, and we're done with this. We're done. I just gotta know what's so special about what's so special about this supposed Real Game Awards. What? You don't know? Oh, buddy, the Real Game Awards, and I got contested on this for some dumbass fucking reason. Oh, I know the reason. It's because motherfuckers want a cape for their buddies and don't want you to chastise them in any capacity. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to find this fucker's channel? I do. Where's the link? That's not the link. That's not the... God damn it. Jesus Christ. Here it is.
A few months ago,
kill yourself. You don't know about the Real Game Awards? It's the Real Game Awards, where you pay between $5,000 and $1,000 to be sponsored at a future event. But because that cost a lot of fucking money to actually rent out a fucking building to host a shitty little groupthink Game Awards show, they're doing it completely online, which the minute they said that, they should have fucking deleted all of this. It should have been deleted. Why? Is it, first of all, an award show ticket to a fucking award show that doesn't even have a place of venue? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. Why the fuck would anybody do this? Why? The only thing I care about Game of the Year this year is the possible Nintendo Switch 2. You're not getting an announcement about that until next year. I feel like Nintendo said you're not going to hear anything about Nintendo Switch 2 from us until next year. So, good luck. The only thing I'm concerned about is when Grand Theft Auto 6 wins the most anticipated Game of the Year award, and then we get a trailer for GTA 6. And maybe the release date, because we know the release year window, but what about the release date? And speaking of Grand Theft Auto, but before that, I just want to say that this collection of fucking stupid people that want to dictate what they enjoy and how everyone else enjoys it by how much they want to bitch is completely nonsensical. Red Solo, I like Red Solo. I like his name. I used him as my catapult to say, hey, everything's subjective. For as much as you hate something, guess what? A bunch of people went to go see the quote unquote boring woke thing. And whether they liked it or not depends on them. And if it truly bugs you, you cannot give it any attention. You could just not, and it'll be the end of it. That will truly be the end of it. You just don't give it any attention. It would fuck up sales for the holiday Switch sales. That too. I mean, it's too late to fucking do anything for the holiday season. We're in November. If they would have announced anything regarding Nintendo Switch 2, it would have been done earliest April, latest July. Because that's that window to get motherfuckers hyped up on that shit. Now it's too late to fucking announce any new console. You can release a game, but there's no console that's going to be released in this window of November 29th. Unless that motherfucker got announced at some point earlier in the year. But as it stands, no. You're getting a Nintendo Switch 2 probably, if not this time next year, this time 2026, which I think would be disastrous. I think if they wanted to actually turn a profit, they got to drop that thing next year. And I even heard like a stupid ass rumor that it may drop earlier, like some point in March, but I'm not holding my breath on that.
As I combed over every detail of the GTA 6 trailer, I noticed they have no problem stereotyping and poking fun at black people.
For the love of God, please, I'm begging y'all, give me something else to talk about. Give me something else to talk about. Please. Give me something else to talk about. Give me something else to talk about. Y'all know that word motherfuckers use to describe people who don't know shit about shit? They call them tourists. That is the most tourist opening statement I've ever fucking heard. And when I watched the Act Man bitch this dude out and turn him into the scrambling fucking frog that I know he is, I was satisfied. Because when you hear people like this talk, you know they can't develop a true thought because they use buzzwords. Give me something else. Oh, Mr. Beast. Oh, that was a trending thing. Oh, he responded. Was it good? I don't know. All I know is that the whole thing started because some transgender had a lolly. I don't know how we got to Mr. Beast. Their followers eat that shit up. Hey, bruh. It's a market dictated on people not really doing research. Chris Chan's having a daughter. It's to my understanding that he's not having a daughter. It was to my understanding that he's not having a daughter because there was some video that came out of him talking about it, and then motherfuckers was like, he's having a baby. And then he came out and said, I don't know where anything came from, but this has gotten out of control. I'm not having a baby. So that got shut down real quick. That got shut down real fucking quick. Chris Chan is not having a fucking baby. Do I like ice cream? Yes. Either the fucking ice cream with like the chocolate fucking barrier on it that I can fucking bite into and crunch on, or anything regarding cookies and cream. Like anything regarding cookies and cream. I would be good. Opinions on the Yakuza series? Never played it. Never played it. Oh, never fucking played it. You know what's sad? I had 2 videos in front of my face that are about GTA 6 being woke. I can't watch this shit. I can't watch this shit. I respect my intellect too much. to peer into this fucking stupidity that is a bunch of guys. So what's up, Leon Lovers?
My online.
You know what? I think you'd like them. Could be. It's not like, oh, they're trash. I've never played them. I've just never played them. Like, not once at all did I play them. So, cookies and cream is a superior ice cream flavor. That is correct. I have to admit the GTA thing is pretty freaking stupid because the game is really based on modern times, so who gives a shit? The people who are going to be offended that they are going to be made fun of. Any Little Nightmares updates or Poppy Playtime? For Little Nightmares, they dropped a trailer like 3 weeks ago, but no like release date on top of it. Yes, 2025 and all that shit, but like no exact fucking date. And Poppy's Playtime, I mean, they dropped the trailer. They dropped like all the little teasers to decipher information. But other than that, no, nothing else. But you know what? Fuck it. I trust Gothics will alleviate me from all of this pain. All of this pain. Can I show you Russian music? Sure, after I ban you. We don't do bots here, buddy.
You guys make this way too easy.
Grown ass man crying because they saw 2 women kissing in their video game. Bro. Just return it. Like, just if it bugs you that much, truly just return it. Like, if I was bugged out by some shit, I'd just return it. And it wouldn't be anything else. I would just fucking return it.
And I kind of feel bad because you're giving me so much great material for content that I just can't keep up. But we're going to take a moment to observe this recent clip that came from The Breakfast Club, which is a radio show that we can only hope will cease to exist in the next couple of years, featuring...
You talk like someone who doesn't understand how impactful The Breakfast Club has been to radio. In the next few years, they're still going to be around. I don't know why we're cheering and championing people losing their platform to speak. Seems very not free speechy. It seems very not free speechy. Just gonna be honest here.
Charlemagne the God, little g. And I want you guys to hear what he has to say about transgender.
Did you hear the other 2 Sly Cooper video games coming to the PS5? Just fuck this video. Where is it? Why don't I see any fucking updates? Oh.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to podcast now. I'm at...
Skip!
But this really made me smile. You know, when I look at my phone, but then obviously the classic games as well. And you get the picture. Sly 2, Band of Thieves.
Finally! My life has meaning again. Yeah, it's fucking for the PlayStation Premium. But guess what? You can now play your PlayStation Portals without your PlayStation 5 being on, as long as you pay that fucking premium. But I can't tell you how many niggas got excited over that shit. Then they realized they had to pay like $15 extra. They said, fuck this. Fuck this. You don't need premium. I don't know if you blind or if Sony's just wrong, but available on premium seems to be the only place where they're putting that. But who knows?
transgendered people who voted for Trump. Take a listen.
If you are going to be labeled a trans champion, then you have to be ready to go to the mat with them at all times. You cannot be in support of an administration that is rolling back your rights and trying to eliminate your existence. I don't like people who can hokey pokey with their gender identity. Caitlyn wants to put his right foot in, take his right foot out, put his left foot in, take her left foot out, feed a urinary stall and shake it all about, but that is not how any of this should work. But you know what? At the end of the day, Caitlyn, you can change the top layer, but you was who you was before you got here. And what you are is a rich white male. And that's why I keep saying him when I shouldn't be, but I can't stop seeing Caitlyn as a rich white male.
This is why, everyone, I refuse to negotiate with anything that isn't rooted in reality. And the transgender ideology is one of those things. I believe it's a Marxist propaganda, and unfortunately, some people felt
these words.
For it. I'll obviously treat someone with kindness, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to play pretend with them and compel my speech because they're having an identity crisis. But at least
You're not treating them with kindness by belittling their identity to Marxist propaganda. Also, there's something in the Bible about judging. We're all going to hell.
This video goes out to Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Congresswoman Nancy Mace, I hope that one day I do find you in that woman's bathroom and I grab your ratty looking fucking hair and drag your face down to the floor while I repeatedly bash it in until...
Well, this is just not nice at all.
The blood's everywhere and you're dead. Thank you. I hope...
Well, this is just not nice at all. I think we could all agree.
That Nancy Mace receives this message well. Kisses.
Oh boy. Okay, so what you just saw was a direct response to Congresswoman Nancy Mace after she pushed a bill that would prevent transgendered individuals from using the bathrooms that align with their preferred gender identity. That is...
Bro, I was at the airport. I know y'all not worried about this at all. I was at the airport. Bro, it's fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what I see? A Popeyes. And it's open. And I go, I'm like, I'm kind of hungry. Fuck, I'm gonna fuck up my stomach. Bro, the fucking chicken tenders, 5-piece, $21. I say, oh no. The fucking box of shrimp, 1/4 of shrimp, $16. I say, oh no. The fucking chicken sandwich by itself, $6. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. By itself, $6? That ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. But I saw that shit, I'm like, I don't even want... Then the line was too long and the fucking employees was moving slow, so it's like, man, fuck it. Gotta get out of here.
A mouthful. This bill came as a response from, I guess there is someone that's going to be working on Capitol Hill or is already working on Capitol Hill who identifies as trans. So, as it turns out, Nancy did not want to be urinating in close proximity to a man.
Hey everyone, I seemed to blow up the radical left last night. I filed a resolution that would ban biological men from women's private spaces on the Hill. I'm just getting started, and I've already...
This is great. Can anyone tell me why there isn't like a countrywide fucking mandate to make sure that kids in schools get lunch that's like completely paid for? It's not like we don't have the tax dollars to spend, because as much as people rightfully complain about money going to other countries, you need to understand that that is just a crumb of the amount of money that is sitting there.
Nowhere near stopping, and the death threats that I'm receiving now aren't going to stop me either. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. Come at me, bro. Or bros in this case. I'm not going to take your threats for an answer. I'm going to fight like hell for women and girls to keep men out of women's private spaces, to include bathrooms, restrooms, locker rooms, changing rooms, you name it. You are not welcome.
You know what's so fascinating to me is that these types of reactions are not exclusive to the left. Maybe not to the same degree.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God. Oh, she might start to cook. This is what I want. This is what I want from you motherfuckers, to cook.
But I see a lot of people on the right who call themselves conservatives, or some of them even Christians, which is wild to me. They also think that this bill is wrong. And I want to give you guys their argument so we can unpack it together. So here's the argument that I keep hearing. It's wrong to, here's the fun word, force a trans person to use the bathroom that corresponds with their biology if they're so far ahead in their transition, with quotations because men can't be women and vice versa. So that's their argument, okay? Where was this energy when I, a biological woman, was forced to adopt transgenderism by allowing these people and tolerating these people into my private spaces? Like, there was no
Nigga, were you even aware of what you were looking? When?
Consideration for
Where was this consideration? Motherfucker, you were voicing it. What are you talking about? It was there. You were voicing it for people to hear. It didn't magically stop. It was a thing. It was a routine thing where people were concerned about women's spaces being violated by cretins. Still don't understand why that one motherfucker thought it'd be a great idea to record somebody in the bathroom and get shocked when they get banned from the fucking establishment, because let's be real here, you could be concerned about that. But when it comes to be something about nothing, you're the weirdo who's recording motherfuckers.
For people like me, but on the reverse, it's okay, we're forcing. No, I reject that. But I think the part of the discussion that people seem to keep avoiding is the lack of consideration for the ripple effects of one's actions. I will be the first to admit I have made some dumb decisions in my life, but the difference between me and this trans ideology is that I am expected to accommodate their decisions. I think people need to take self-ownership and accept the consequences of their actions, even if it's unintended consequences. You might have to go poop at home. That's the harsh reality.
They're doing this so that Nancy Mace can make a buck and send a text and fundraise off an email. They're not doing this to protect people. They're endangering women. They're endangering girls of all kinds. And everybody should reject it. It's gross.
Oh, that's rich. Now you're worried about endangering all women. Man, you don't even know what a woman is. By your logic, you...
Strike 1, 2, and 3. Strike 1, 2, and 3. Strike 1, 2, and 3. Am I streaming tomorrow? I don't think I am. I don't think I am. It doesn't seem preferable. I would do enjoy my double shot of whiskey. Isn't that AOC? Yep. Yep. That's who that was. That's I was about to say AMC. That's AOC. Yes, you're correct. Nah, does she not remember the Olympic boxer conservatives thought was trans? Great story or update to that. Turns out she is trans. Turns out that turned out to be the case. Turns out old Buddy Biscotti was trans. That's not the motherfucker's name, but I don't remember the name off the rip. I don't remember the name off the rip, so I'm sorry. Oh. But hey, that's your update on that. Class, I'm certain you know this, but I live a double life. As I am the greatest streamer of all time, I'm also a regular YouTuber. And awesome thumbnail by me, by the way. I hated the lighting. I was in that fucking room. I hated the lighting of the room I was in, but fuck it. It needed to be done. I'd say in about 8 hours, I'm going to go live here. You know why? You want to know why? Because there's something in the water. What's going on with GTA? Bro, we ain't even get there. I was so thrown the fuck off by that shit. I ain't about to sit here and lie to you. I'm not even about to sit here and lie to you, bro. It wasn't even in the cards. Like, it wasn't even in the cards a possibility for me to sit there and stomach that shit. It wasn't gonna happen. It was not going to happen. No. I'm not here no more. Oh, no. Na. Did you see Jason Derulo stuff? If I go on Twitter and type in Jason Derulo and I see a dick pic, I'm banning you from my fucking chat. You fucking waste of space. If I see a fucking Jason Derulo penis, I'm not going to respect you anymore. I don't even see anything. There's nothing of reference here. I don't see anything. Like, I see nothing. Absolutely, unequivocally, nothing. I was just thinking about him. What a depressing way to go about life if that's how you truly feel. Did this bitch just make me type in Jason Derulo for nothing? He's getting sued for sexual assault, and it turns out Rosebud is the best friends with Derulo. Oh, well, she's friends with a fucking rapist. Isn't that the grandest way to go about life? Anyway, bye.